Super quick first impressions of the Hasselblad 907x CFV 100c. That's a mouthful. So, longtime viewers of this channel will know that I bought the predecessor to this, the 50C, the 907x CFV 50C, like, I don't even know, 2 days, 2 weeks, very shortly before this was announced, much to my pocketbook's chagrin. So I decided not to buy this guy right away, to wait until I could find a good deal on a used one, which obviously recently presented itself. So I sold the 50C, I got this guy instead, and I'm pretty pumped. Right out of the box, unlike the X2D, this actually does feel more premium than its predecessor, not just more of the same, actually. I don't know if it's the grip material or something, but it just feels a little bit better. The spinny dial here spins much more easily, and actually maybe it's a little bit too loose. On the 50C, mine was quite tight, so I have to wonder if they overcorrected and made this like maybe even almost too loose. The door, same kind of almost flimsy door. It never broke on the 50C, but I was always worried, and it feels the same on this one. Obviously, you have the internal memory in this one, and then a CF Express Type B card in there, and the battery. But size-wise, otherwise, it really doesn't feel that different, and build quality-wise, it doesn't feel that different. The buttons here are a little bit more recessed, I think. And a nice little touch is that the power button is lower than the other ones, so I think it won't turn itself on as much in the bag, which used to be kind of a problem with the other version. The accessory nubbin viewfinder thing has a hot shoe for a flash, which is great. I think that'll make it a lot easier to use in the studio. Does not have IBIS, which I don't love, since the X2D has such good IBIS. I haven't noticed any of the build quality issues that I had with the X2D. The lens mount seems solid, no burned out pixels, so that's good. That's a good start. The hinge here doesn't feel like a solid, but it feels pretty solid. I don't think there's going to be any issues with that. I didn't have any issues with the 50C either. So yeah. Like, very happy with this purchase so far. Can't wait to get out and really shoot it and put it through its paces. It's pouring rain and cold here in Austin right now. But as soon as it gets nice outside, we're going to take a few laps with this bad boy. Love what Hasselblad did with these lenses, with the clutch and the focus and a distance scale. Leica, take notes. This is what you should have done for your SL system. Hopefully this is what you'll do for your rumored medium format system. You know, that would be something that would get me to sell this, or at least look at selling it, is if Leica comes out with a better version. I actually prefer Leica's colors, and I definitely prefer Leica's usability. You know, for example, on this, there's just some stuff missing, you know? Like, there's no way to change this dial's function. It always is aperture. Even though most, if not all of their lenses have aperture rings on them, or control rings that can be used as an aperture ring. So the only way to change shutter speed is to push this little button in on the side and then spin this wheel. I would much prefer it that the wheel without pushing the button was the shutter, because I can change the aperture here. And I would also really like to program, you know, pushing this button in and spinning this to as ISO, because then I would have the whole exposure triangle at my fingertips. But Hasselblad just doesn't let you do that. Similarly, there is no black and white mode in this. You know, you have to shoot in color in Hasselblad's color profile, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I did like the color profile of the 50C series cameras better. Like, I feel like they made it a little too saturated, too like bright poppy, and like too much into the oranges in this. But it's easy enough to fix. It's still HNCS. It's excellent. It's probably the best color science in the business. Yeah, but otherwise, you know, typical Hasselblad stuff. Super easy to navigate menu, big icons, but then, you know, at the cost of basically no customizability. You know, there's certain points you reach where you're like, I want to do this, and you just can't do it on this camera. It doesn't do it. No fancy shooting modes, no, you know, built-in intervalometer, anything like that. You know, just straight up, you know, point and shoot the camera. That's pretty much all you get, and you got to do it the way Hasselblad set it up for you. So besides using Hasselblad's cracking lenses, and, you know, if you saw my review on the 55s, I think the Hasselblad is better than the Fuji's, just saying. Like, Fuji has better autofocus, has lots of positives. I've shown in my videos that you can make Fuji colors look just like Hasselblad colors. It just takes more work, you know? But yeah, so having said that, why did I buy this camera? One, to use these fantastic Hasselblad lenses, as I said. 2, it's just sexy. This form factor makes me want to go out and shoot. It's super fun. It looks good. It's nice and light too. It fits in a super tiny little camera bag. The same camera bag I use for my Leicas. This will fit in no problem. Really, why this camera was so interesting to me over all other medium format cameras currently available on the market, besides Phase 1, of course, is that this is modular, right? This back comes off the camera. So if you've seen some of my previous shorts, you can adapt this to a Hasselblad 500c series camera. I'm on the hunt for a 503c now, or CW, whatever it is, so I can put that back on there. You know, when I sold the 50C, I sold the Hasselblad 500. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I really wanted a 503. I wanted a newer one. So, you know, I'm on the hunt. If you've got one for sale for cheap, let me know. Or if you know where I can get one cheap, let me know. But so yeah, so I can adapt this back to all kinds of things, right? Like Cinars and Linhoffs, Cambo, but most exciting, Alpa. Alpa makes some camera fronts like this 907X, or obviously manual focus, that you can put this on with large format lenses, like that Schneider glass, that sweet, sweet Schneider glass. So I'm going to experiment with that. On top of that, I got adapters for Hasselblad and Fuji X-Pan lenses, Pentax 6.7 lenses, my weapon of choice for film photography, at least medium format film photography. And I can use my Hasselblad H series lenses from my H6D days with a speed booster, so you get the regular focal range. So this is a 28 millimeter. It'll be 28 millimeters on the 907 with that 0.8 speed booster. So very excited to try all this out. Lots more content to come. Just kind of want to make this quick video, mostly because I'm excited about my new camera. And also let you know what's going on in medium format land. It's been a while since I made a medium format video. So just want to let you know that I'm still working on it, still doing medium format stuff, mostly still shooting medium format. Just take like a little break for the holidays because I didn't want to travel with medium format stuff. But I'm back in Austin now. I'm going to shoot a bunch of medium format stuff using this camera. I will say, you know, I did sell some of my GFX gear to afford this. Just, you know, what I'm realizing is that for the stuff I do, you don't need super fast autofocus and really technical performance like the Fuji gives you. I'm not out shooting sports or action or anything like that. So, you know, mostly to just store up money for what's hopefully coming in 2025. I sold some of that gear, and I am going to shoot more with the Hasselblad. Their better color science just makes editing and post-processing easier and quicker. Also, a lot of these lenses are Hasselblad lenses, so I just kind of wanted a Hasselblad camera and a Hasselblad lens going together. But really, I'm doing it to save up money in case Fuji comes out with an everyday carry medium format camera, and or in case Leica comes out with a medium format camera system. So, you know, again, just kind of another way of saying more to come on the medium format stuff. I have not abandoned that. I'm still in it. I'm still shooting a lot of medium format, both in film and digital. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. And yeah, have you tried the 907x CFV 100c or any Hasselblad cameras? What do you think? Is this a stupid purchase? Is this a stupid move? Should I just stuck with the Fuji stuff and been happy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.